Hey guys, it's DJ Shaw, and since my last video about a month or two ago, you will probably see that my name in the game is not DJ Shaw anymore. It's Hidden Snacks, right? It's just a name that I came up with, and I like it. So, and it's funny and whatever because the clan that I'm in is named Hidden Smoke, and I'm Hidden Snacks. So anyway, but that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is to show you a fight between Kaguya, which is the new dungeon that came up today, and basically you need to fight her. You need where is it? To fight her, you need Kaguya challenge certificates, and you get 3 if you consume 100 gold and redeem it for the consumption reward. So you get 3 chances to fight her, and then if you need any more chances, you have to recharge for chances. So let's go right into it. So they have a demo version, they have the regular one. Now what they're gonna do is that if you go on a demo version, that just lets you get a chance to fight them and probably fix your team in a good way to fight it without having to waste your chances, since you need 3 regularly and then whatever other chances you want by recharging. So what they're gonna do is, even if you don't defeat her, trust me, you're not gonna defeat her. Only a few people probably defeated her that I heard of. I have no proof of it, but what they're doing is they're gonna calculate and record all the damage that you do to her during those tries, and the highest person, with the highest damage gets a prize. And I think it goes from there. I'll show you in probably another video or right after I do this fight. But how they're doing it is the top one gets certain items, top 2 gets certain items, top 3 gets certain items, and so on up to top 10, and then top 20 I think it goes to that's for the all servers, right? And then if you have, they also have a prize for being in the top for your own server, because it's for each server, and they give you some gold and some ores and all that stuff right there. So it's pretty good to take advantage of this opportunity to get some free stuff, because for the one that's for each server, they have participation rewards, meaning that even if you don't get in the top 20 or top 10, whichever one it is, you will still be able to get some. So let's go ahead and see how I do. Now trust me, it's gonna be a very long fight. That's how come I'm going straight into it. As you can see, I started talking, and then she does that crap. That thing right there that she did, that square thing right there, that stops me from. It stops all of my poison, my fire, my dot attacks, and all stuff from affecting her. And as you can see, the attacks, they're doing damage, but they're not really moving her HP down. So she has a lot of defense, a lot of HP, and everything. And then when she does her attack, it's like, she even if you try to block it or whatever, it still hits you with the, well, I guess, that's a first. Kakashi and Obito didn't get hit, so I guess that Dodge was able to do it. But as you can see, they got the top, and Guy has that looming Sharingan eye over there, that's doing damage each turn. So this is how the fight is gonna go. We'll see how it does. And with this, as you can see, we're on round 6, and there we go. Continuing on, it's gonna be a long fight. It's very, gonna be repetitive, of course, but you get to see different things, like different stuff that is happening. As you can see, Guy is really the MVP. He's my MVP for this fight, because he's doing most of the damage because of his super taijutsu, and Kakashi's doing a lot of damage because of his attacks and his ninjutsu. I have Adachi in here because I was thinking that Adachi may or may not be able to, he has a lot of genjutsu attack, but as you can see, his attacks is really doing nothing to her. So maybe she has a lot of genjutsu defense as well. And Nagato is here just in case anybody dies. So because his skill is he could revive a teammate who died, and that also has a ill effect on him that takes away some of his HP, but it's alright. So Obito is there because he's awesome. Obito, Kakashi, and Guy, they are pretty awesome. Setsu's here because of the CP, and because I noticed that, as you see at the beginning of the fight, his skill actually was able to hit her. So I used that because that actually stuns her or entangles her or whatever it means, meaning that she can't do nothing for however long it's on. I think it's for 1 or 2 rounds that was on, and I was going without her being able to use her specials and all that stuff. So now we're in round 16, and now she has my team sealed. Not sealed. Yeah, sealed. Here's my team sealed. The skill sealed, and then now it's going again, but still alright. As you see, her HP is only a little bit of HP has been removed from her, and we're on round 18 now, so only 22 rounds left. Not 22, sorry, 12 rounds. What am I talking about? I can't count, man. Round 20. Alright. And Nagato is probably gonna die because I really shouldn't have put him in right there where she could attack him. Because he is a bodybuilder ninja. In case anybody dies, he was supposed to be able to keep them alive, bring them back so they attack again. But he may be the first one to die. Alright, so round 21. Let's go. The sound was just my phone telling me that it needs to charge. So whatever noise you just heard or whatever, I put my phone on charge. Okay. Come on, round 24. Getting, some good damage from Guy and Kakashi. Obito, they're the main attackers with their stuff. I would have thought Adachi's attack just now should have done more because it's supposed to be lethal damage, but that is doing hardly anything. So I hate when the developers probably nerfed that, like how they had nerfed Guy's attack that back then. But it's still good. I was able to get him to his next form this round, but we'll see if I get him to the next his other form, his final form. So we're on round 27 now. We're for the home stretch, round 28, and we're not even halfway past our HP. So at least I'm got more HP down than I did before. And as you can see, Guy is really helping out with the accumulation of the damage. So it could be pretty awesome. So we finished round 30, and of course I didn't defeat her, but it adds to my damage count, which was, let me see, open up. Let's see the damage top. So I'm on server 2. So right now my damage is, what's that? 1,166,308,759. So before that, my damage was like 600, was a little bit over 600 million. So basically I did about, I'll say about 400 million just now. So that was actually an increase in what I did before, so that's pretty good. Okay, so I should be able to, as you can see for my server, I am second to Kokopo, and so I still have one more try, but I'm not gonna use it right now. I'm gonna try and increase my what you call it now, my damage output. I try and change my team stuff to see if I'll be able to increase the damage, because I have increased it. So guy really was helpful in that fight. He was getting off those criticals and everything. So that's from that. So as in this video, well, not in the video. Sorry, I was supposed to show y'all what you get for this event. So the event is called the World Earth Day event. So basically, during this event, we open the God's Creation Dungeon. The dungeon is divided into official version and demo version. So players can challenge demo version to practice, spend 1 stamina, and have 30 times per day. Meaning you could try it 30 times per day. Well, of course, if you don't defeat it, you still have it 30 times a day. So yeah. And so in number 2, challenge official version, consumption of Kaguya challenge certificates. And of course, like I said before, during this event, the cumulative consumption reach 100 gold, you can receive Kaguya challenge certificates times 3. So since it's a cumulative stuff, that means that only 3 is the max that you're gonna get for free, almost, because during the game and all stuff, 100 gold isn't really that much, because you get all these other stuff, you get from events, and you get from just signing in, and you get from the ninja. What is it? The Ninja War. That's the special dungeon type thing where you fight for levels and all stuff. So 100 gold for 3 of them chances to get there, and then possibly get in those ranges with the top and all the stuff. It's pretty good. I would definitely recommend you actually doing it. Even if you're weak, you could do it. You'd never know if you're on a weak server. Like, I recently created a, well, I was looking, not created, I was looking through the, to the new servers, because we also have new servers, server 15 and server 16, which of course wouldn't be that powerful and probably wouldn't do much damage to her. Because as you can see, my team wasn't doing much damage, so definitely a server that people who are in the server that just basically open definitely won't be able to do much. Honestly, won't be able to get those the hit rates up fast enough and all stuff, because she dodges. I created an account on server 15, but of course, my hit isn't that much, and I barely was hitting her, she was dodging everything, and then she just destroyed me. So, but because it's a weak server, you never know. There's a chance that you may get in the first, second, or third, because everybody's in the same boat as you, unless you have someone on there that is spending like crazy and getting, these cards that are available during these events and everything. So that's why I'm thinking that the Kaguya event is great, but it also sucks because you only get 3 chances. And if at least they give you the demo version to try, but the demo version really isn't. The real version is like a lukewarm version of the real version. So I don't know how you could really compare them, but at least you'll be able to try out teams and all the stuff to try and defeat her, and then it should work as well. But of course, it'll take longer. She'll probably have more HP, more defense. But if you figure out something in the demo version, it should work in the real version. So the other things are, well, they gave us this note about saying that Uchiha's Shisui passive. I'm not gonna even try to say that. And the other one can restrain Kaguya. So they're saying that if you use Shisui's passive and his skills, you should be able to restrain her, and I guess you'll be able to get better damage off her because she won't be able to block or something like that. That may be how some people are getting high damage or whatever, but I don't know. But I don't know Shisui, and for these passive and skills, you have to have him straight up to goal, and there's no way I'm thinking about getting them to goal or anything. So not during this event, and probably not during any event before, because as I said, you'll have to recharge and everything. He's not a that you could actually get by farming or anything. So yeah. Alright, so top one gets these things here. Shin, first Hokage scroll, the Flame, Ajiwa, which was probably supposed to be Uchiha. The Shin, first Hokage Ninja Scroll, Shin, Uchiha, armor, 10 hands, longsword, and Rinnegan. So of course top two, the second place person gets similar things but not as much, and then it changes and they take out something for each one. Then you get top 4, top 5, top 6, top 7, top 8, top to 14 gets the Uchiha armor, and 15 to 20 gets the first Hokage Ninja Scroll. And then for each server, this means that each server on that device, be it Android or iOS, will be able to get these ones, meaning the top damage in each server. So since I'm on server 2, that means that, and you see I'm second right now, so if it was to end right now, I'll get the top 2 and Kokopu would get top 1. So Kokopu would get the 6,000 gold and all that stuff that comes with the 50,000 ore. Man, I really want to get to top 1 just for that 50,000 ore. I've been struggling to try and get my ores to 90,000 to get my orbital to diamond, but it's a struggle, man, because with all these other things coming up, I use my ore to get some certain stuff and everything, and they just, dwindles, and then you have all these other characters you gotta get the diamond to get boost and everything. So yeah, if I get 30,000 is okay as well, so that's pretty awesome. Then for the top 3 to 10, they get the same thing. They get 3,000 gold, seal stones, wipeouts, coupons, ninja spirits, and 20,000 rare ore. So top 3 to 10. Then you get 20,000 rare ore. That's pretty good in my opinion. Well, let me see. And then you have top 11 to 20. So you get some too. And then they have this participation reward, meaning that if you wasn't able to get in the top 20, I think that you get that. But I'm not sure. I think that's probably for everyone that's not in the top 20. But when you think about, when you say participation reward, it's usually, if I think about it in sports or on a race or whatever, you get participation reward, meaning that you showed up and you actually ran the race or whatever, but you didn't place. So they give you something just because you came and did it. So you get that, and then, well, y'all could go on and read what the new equipment and everything can do and all that stuff. I just want to point out how awesome the 10 hands longsword is for Itachi Uchiha. Gives him, because he's the exclusive ninja, he's gonna get 71,400 ninjutsu attack, 42,840 genjutsu attack, and 58,760 hit. Hit is very important inside this game because a lot of people has dodge and everything, and if your attacks can't hit, you can't win. If they dodge and all stuff, and they have high hit, and you never much dodge, they could easily defeat you even if you don't have even if you have more CP than them and all stuff. Doesn't matter, because if you can't hit, then how can you defeat them? So and then you can read the rest of it and all stuff. And then we have the running gun that gives 22,000 hit, 8,000 HP, and 71,400 ninjutsu attack to Mataru Uchiha or Madara, whichever is your preference. And it says it releases this Tomb Shadow to targets if it hits. So I have no idea what Tomb Shadow is going to be. Probably it's going to be something like a restriction on something, or a stun, or whatever. Over a period of time, if something's going to happen, but I have no real idea what it's going to do, but that's my suggestions for what it may do. And since it's Madara and how it says Tomb Shadow, it seems like they'll put your shadow in a tomb or something and restrict you or some foolishness. So that's all I'm going to say about this event.